Miscellaneous Rants, podcast number 2. Today I'd like to talk about a 4-letter word. No, not that one. This one is spelled R-O-P-E, rope. Now, when you think of rope or see an image of it in your mind, do you think of something positive or something negative? Do you see an image of a noose? Do you see rope as being used to bind someone? Or maybe as a lasso to drag an animal to his knees? Do you see a rope as a whip-course porcupine threaded snake used to whip someone tied to a whipping post? Or do you see something more positive? Maybe when you think of rope, you think of a clothesline. Or maybe you were a Boy Scout and you know a lot of different ways to tie ropes into many, many different knots, which I will probably never use, but as a scout, you probably will. If you're a sailor, you know how important that rope is to tie that to the dock so you don't float away. Mountain climbers, construction workers, window washers, plenty of people rely on ropes for their safety. Although I have used a rope to get my car out of a ditch, I've never had to use a rope to pull little Timmy out of the well or have one tossed to me as I sank in quicksand, which I can tell you in my 50-something years has never arisen. A rope can certainly be used to get someone out of trouble, but I think it's more likely someone would need to be tossed a rope metaphorically to help themselves out of some problem, situation, event, rather than use one physically to be saved as you fell overboard a ship. I'm a big believer in handing someone a rope. I like to watch how they use that rope. If they will reach for that rope and use it to pull themselves out of a situation, or will they use that rope to create a noose and hang themselves with it? Over the last couple of months, I've tossed rope to a couple of different people. And I have to say, right now, the track record's not too good. So far, most of them have hung themselves with it. In their arrogance, they probably didn't even realize they were being handed a rope, which is a damn shame. Some people are never even handed a rope. So if you find yourself in that situation where you have been, it would be very wise to think carefully on what you are going to do with that rope. It's been about 7 weeks now since I tossed the rope to the Roanoke County Police, and I'm waiting to see what they do with their rope. I really hope they don't hang themselves with it. But based on the track record of just over the last couple of months of what I've witnessed, I'm not feeling too good about that. I'll give them a little more time, but then it's time to start yanking that rope back before I reach the end of mine. Well, that's it for today. Short and sweet. Thanks for stopping by.